Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jacob Latimore, and you're now listening to The Biz with D.
All right, everybody, what's going on? It's your rock star on the mic, David Dwayne, on My First Wings Radio, The Biz with D. And right now, we have R&B singer now breaking out into acting, Jacob Latimore, on the line with us. What's going on, man?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
We're doing great. Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate this interview and your time.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So I know right now you just, the Black Nativity is getting ready to come out. So I definitely want to say congratulations on your first acting role with that. Thank you.
Well, actually, it's I feel like it's my breakout role, but I've actually had some experience, a little bit with film. My first film I ever did called Vanishing on 7th Street with Hayden Christensen, Tandy Newton, and John Leguizamo was a limited theater on-demand film. Great experience, and I also guest appeared in Read Between the Lines. I did So Random on Disney Channel, and my first guest appearance was One Tree Hill.
Wow. How'd you like that experience?
Ooh, kill 'em.
How'd you like that experience?
Oh man, it was great. And it definitely helped me out with, all that experience with those guest appearances in my first film. It helped me out with this Black Nativity film, and I felt comfortable stepping into the role, reading the script, and being on set. So it was great.
Definitely. So now, for all the listeners who haven't checked out the movie, the movie's not quite out yet, but tell them about your role in Black Nativity.
My character is Langston. He's a 16-year-old from Baltimore. He has a really strong relationship with his single mother. They fall on hard times, so Langston is forced to move with his grandparents in New York, who he has never met before. And so his mom can get back on her feet to support him. But he's just curious to know what happened in the past for them not to have a relationship. So, we sort of witnessed this broken family coming together through the spirit of forgiveness. We witnessed a redemption of Langston, and, this is a film for everybody. Broken families are common, and, that's why you should go see Black Nativity next week, November 27th.
Definitely. We're definitely going to be seeing that movie. And I got to ask you, what was it like, working with, you worked with everybody within the movie. Mary J., Nas, Luke, Rotimi. I'm forgetting somebody. Jennifer Hudson. Everybody.
Spencer the Big Dog, Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Reese Gibson, Jennifer Hudson. But yeah, all the other actors are great. Everybody plays an important role in the film. Rotimi's great. Luke James, Grace Gibson, Lynn Whitfield's daughter, is really great in the film. Nas, it's Vonnie Curtis Hall. It's so many people in the movie beyond the poster, beyond the main picture for the Black Nativity film. It's a big cast.
Definitely. So what have you learned from or what did you learn working with Forrest Whitaker with this film as far as acting was concerned?
It was just watching him, do his thing. It was never really a time he approached me, with the lesson. It was just more of me being inspired and wanting to do better every day.
Right. And I can't forget Angela Bassett was in the movie too. You were working with some heavy hitters. What was it like meeting her, on set for you?
You know what? She seems like, that really cool family member. She's so warm and welcoming, and, she's just great. She's a great person. And that's what's so cool about a great cast, when everybody can have chemistry with each other and everybody getting along well. A lot of the times you want to meet actors, you want to meet these celebrities and, people, high in fame, and, sometimes they don't really have the attitude that you want them to have, but everybody's attitude was beautiful, and I'm grateful.
Definitely. Was there ever a moment when, just being on set and knowing that, Angela Bassett's going to be on set and Forrest Whitaker. Like, did you ever get, like, wowed or, like, starstruck at any point, or you were just like, I'm cool, I got this?
The first approach was that, especially, well, with everybody. I wasn't going to say no, everybody, but once we got into rehearsals, we were in rehearsals for about a month before we started to actually get on film, and we did the pre-recording and stuff in that month as well. So once we got to know each other and talk, beyond the script and just get to know each other on a personal level, all the nerves and stuff, that calmed down.
Definitely. So now, Jacob, there's a rumor that's going around. I got to ask you about it. About you joining Mindless Behavior. Can you tell us if that's true or not? Because a lot of people have been wanting to know.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I will not be joining Mindless Behavior. I hear Prodigy is out the group. That's what I hear. So, no, I'm not joining Mindless Behavior. I am a solo artist, Jacob Latimore. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Because if you had joined the group, I'd be cool with it. I'd be like, why Jacob do that? I'm waiting for the album. like you don't.
No. Nope.
Hey, that's why we had to ask. So I know recently you put out this the mixtape, This Is Me Too. Tell me about, the approach as far as the sequel versus the first edition of it.
Well, really, it wasn't, too different, actually. My voice is changing by the years. I'm growing, so my look is changing. It was really just to keep content out to my fans and just keep that relatable music to the fans. And I've been doing film this whole year, so that I've been idle from the studio. So I wanted to get something together really, really quick and just something for them to listen to. I shot a couple music videos to some of the songs, so the Take It or Leave It video will be out soon. So just to keep them occupied with something.
Definitely. Yeah, because, everybody's waiting for that, the album. So, it's good that you put out another mixtape while doing the filming and stuff like that and wrapping up because, people are, I'm sure you get it all the time on your Twitter. I see it from my followers. They're like, when's Jacob coming with an album? When is he? David, get him on the show. Ask him. I'm like, guys.
Yeah, well, I think, an album is all about timing and, it really hasn't been the right time. So, I'm doing film, it's being successful. I'm in a holiday musical, so I'm happy I get to show off some artistry somewhat in the film, which is great. The movies is on a level, my music itself has never really reached. So I'm just happy about that. And, an album will come, definitely. I love music. But it just hasn't been the right timing. So that's all about it. And when my album do drop, I want everybody to be really, really excited about it and highly anticipated. And know we gonna do some numbers.
You were crazy, Jacob. But I can dig it though. Now, let me ask you about touring and what it was like touring with Mindless Behavior, Diggy. What was that tour like for you?
It was great. It's always cool to tour with, peers, people your age doing the same thing, reaching for the same goals, and it's just the chemistry's great on tour. That's the beauty of it. And in this music business, you're surrounded by a lot of people that are older than you, so it's just great to have some friends, that are doing the same thing. And, we were on a tour for about a month and a half. So, we spent a lot of time, just having fun and doing a lot of stuff out of the shows and the interviews.
Definitely. And what keeps you focused, like on tour, would you say?
Gets me focused on tour? I'm just so excited. Performing is, one of my favorite things to do. Touring is, definitely a favorite. So just seeing the fans keeps me focused, keeps me motivated. Them coming out to those concerts, going out of their way. It's, don't know what the weather's like, don't know what, they just don't care. They just want to see a good show, and that keeps me focused, keeps me motivated to perform every night and give it my all.
For sure, and that's real loyalty, because you got, like, between you, OMG, Mindless, like, y'all got some fans, like, for real. Like, I be looking at all the team pages y'all got, be like, damn, can someone start, like, 5,000 for me? Can I get some love, too?
Yeah, we got you, man. I gotta hit my peoples up, you know what I'm saying, so we all be on the same page.
Exactly. So now, you were talking about the single that you're currently doing the video that's coming out. So tell us about that the video and what we can kind of like expect as far as like visually from it.
Take it or leave it. Well, I don't really want to, say too much. I mean, it's just a video sort of showing me. It's definitely up close and it's personal, and I think the message on it sort of touches home. Take it or leave it. The song is about, going into a relationship, and you guys have discussed, what it was, when you first got with me. If I, for instance, I use myself as an example. If I am going to date a girl and she knows that I'm going to be traveling a lot, she knows I'm going to be on the road, and things like that, and she starts to complain, but we talked about that, take it or leave it. This is my life, and I need you to understand that. So the song, the video sort of reflects the song.
Right. And I can definitely, relate to that kind of example that you just used. I mean, I've been in a situation like that, past relationships, and she couldn't take the fact that, hey, it was time to audition for these colleges because I danced. So I was like, hey,
yeah,
all
all levels,
They never understand. Now, have you actually, like, had that happen to you, so, like, yet in your career, or not quite yet there?
No, not yet. I mean, but, once I do get into a relationship, those are the things that she's going to have to face, and we both going to have to face, so.
Definitely. So now, you, with the mixtape, you wrote on this, right?
I wrote a little bit, yes. I definitely had some input on the songs. I'm just getting more involved as far as the creative process and talking about, as far as the subject goes, and seeing what I relate to, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So now, when you're like co-writing your songs, stuff like that, like, where do you like find like the best inspiration?
Inspirations? Well, I don't know. I just, just traveling, just my life, period. Whatever I want to talk about, or, things that goes on in a lot of relationships, arguments, pointless arguments can always just be, just fun to write about, fun to talk about. So I kind of base it on the conversations I have normally with some of my friends about different girls and things like that.
For sure. So now, I was listening to New Girl, speaking of girls, just before we got on the line, and I definitely dig that track right there. Tell me, what kind of mood did you have to put yourself in when you recorded that?
I think like, a lot of celebrities have to deal with that, when they have a girlfriend and things like that. People are just so curious. People want to be in their business. That's just I think that was just such a relatable song to fans and to even celebrities in the industry now. So it definitely just sort of, like I said, everything's relatable, and that's what I put myself into.
Right. And that's true, and that's a good thing, because, a lot of people nowadays, some music is relatable, some music isn't relatable, but, for your, core fan base, they relate to everything you say, because you're saying what's real, versus the other genres, they just saying whatever they want to say. I don't get those other genres. That's why I only listen to pop and R&B. Because I don't understand what they saying. Pop and Molly's. What are you talking about, dog? I don't know nothing about that. Only 20 years old. You trying to corrupt my mind early. Nothing.
Yeah.
but I can definitely dig it. So now, I gotta tell you a little story that I had. I was just walking around the store one day, and I heard this is when I first had got onto your music. I had already knew who you were, but I had heard nothing on me, and I was like, yo, this is so me. Like I was feeling myself like, yo, who is this dude? He's really speaking what I be saying to these people, like, cause haters, you don't have
nothing on me, boy.
See, exactly. So now
some haters off.
You got to. So now I had to share that with you. But when you recorded that record right there, like, what state of mind did you have to put yourself into besides, the more obvious?
I sort of tried to visualize myself performing, and I wanted my vocals to match how like bad I really wanted to perform the song. So when I got into the booth, I was like, I'm on stage, I'm not in the booth, and that's, it's a dance record, and it's a feel good song, I just definitely wanted to put myself in the state of mind as if I was on stage really performing the song.
Definitely. So, I mean, I've also got to ask you about, as far as, with performing and stuff like that, does your, because I know your mom and dad are both in the industry. Your mom does, like, the management, and your dad does as well. Like, how involved are they with, like, your creative process and, getting you ready to really go out there with a bang?
Very, very hands-on. Very, very hands-on. Every minute of the day, hands-on. Parents, yep. And managers.
Yeah, they are, because and they're good with interacting with your fans, too. I have to say, I've spoken to your mom on, like, Instagram and spoken to your dad on the phone before, and I'm like, he's got some good parents.
Yeah. All day. You gotta keep them close.
For sure. So now I got some fan questions. One is from Brittany. She wanted to know, what's, like, one thing that a fan can either say or do that will make you, I guess, get you annoyed a little bit?
Annoyed? I know fans like to, this is a weird thing, too. If they feel like they aren't getting responded to fast enough on, like, a social networking site, they'll try to, like, say something, like, absolutely insane so that I see it. Like, and then be like, oh, no, I just wanted you to get my attention. And I'm like, well, that ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? So, but, I still show love, but it's still like, you ain't got to do all that.
Right, yeah, just be normal. Does that happen a lot to you where girls are just saying off-the-wall stuff?
You said, I'm sorry, what?
I was saying, is it, like, very often that girls say a lot of off-the-wall stuff to get your attention?
Yeah, every now and then, it's come around. Yeah, for sure. But not all the time. All my fans aren't like that. It's just some of the ones that are so impatient. But it's hard to reply back to. I just reached 400,000 on Twitter, and that's a lot of people to deal with, and to handle, to comment back and reply. I get it's a lot of followers to deal with, and I don't even have the most followers out of everybody on Twitter. Just imagine what Bieber got to go through, you know what I'm saying?
Bieber, everybody. that's a lot of people. And you know what though? I think you'll reach that next. I mean, you've got like a great foundation as far as like your music is concerned, the dance and the acting. I mean, you are like the triple threat. So, man, don't even worry about all the tweeting and stuff like that. You just see all your fans at the meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
I'm serious. That's what I saw. Because no one really has a lot of time to do tweeting. Shoot, myself, I got automatic tweets on there. I don't tweet nobody for nothing. I don't.
Well, me, I still got to, find some time for Twitter, but, I try to reply as much as possible.
Definitely. So, Jacob, just kind of wrapping up, tell us about, what kind of concepts, you're going for with your album, and if it's coming out next year, or, what's your plans with it?
Concepts for the album, well, Sometimes, it's really hard to say at the moment. You really just got to get in the studio and just, just get in that zone. So, it's definitely going to be relatable always because, relatable music I feel sells and, whatever they're feeling, whatever relatable to pop culture. So, yeah, that's, definitely girls at my age and relationships, whatever things I may be going through within myself. So those are definitely the concepts. But I don't know if the album next year. Hopefully, I pray an album next year. But really, I'm just trying to find a great single, and that's the first step.
Okay. Do you think that you'll probably go with a couple more singles from the mixtape and push that until that point, or what are you thinking?
I definitely keep going with the mixtape until an official single comes out as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you get it. You can go get the This Is Me Volume 2 mixtape on JacobLatimore.mixtapes.com. As soon as you get on the page, you press download and you got it. No hidden fees.
For sure. I would hate a hidden fee trying to download it. I downloaded it. I was like, let me make sure there ain't no hidden fees. Because, people trying to get you. Like, no. I don't care if you Lil Kim, Lil Duval down the street. Don't sneak attack. You got to have some talent for me to be spending my $9.99 on iTunes and PayPal and everything else would have.
Right, you're right.
But let me ask you: are you going to do a video to He Ain't I with Yo Gotti? Because I think that'd be so ill.
Yeah, that's the plan, to definitely do a video for it. I really want to do the video with Yo Gotti. He's actually on tour right now and promoting, his album and things like that. So I'm just trying to, trying to catch him right now. So, people have different schedules, but we definitely going to make it happen.
For sure. Definitely got to make that happen because I can see it now. Shoot, I might even want to direct that. I'll send the treatment over.
Yeah, send the treatment over, man. We need all kind of ideas.
For sure. So, Jacob, you got the mixtape out, This Is Me Too, that everybody can go download. Like Nativity, that comes out November 27th. Everybody needs to check that out.
Also, I'm in Kevin Hart's new movie Ride Along. I have a cameo in that.
Okay.
That comes out January 17th. And it's a small role, but I'm really, really excited about it because he's my favorite comedian. And I also filmed another movie this year called The Maze Runner. That comes out next year, September 28th. It's based on a best-selling teen novel.
Nice. So you just staying busy with this acting thing.
Ooh, kill him!
You are a trip. But Jacob, thanks so much.
Shout out to Vine. I said shout out to Vine.
For sure. So, Jacob, thanks so much for this interview. It was definitely nice chatting with you. Cool kid.
Thank you.
Tell everybody where they can, follow you and all that other stuff and where they can get the mixtape one more time before we have you do the drop for us.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at Jacob Latimore, on Instagram, Jacob O. Latimore, and then you can get the This Is Me Volume 2 mixtape on JacobLatimore.mixtapes.com. Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jacob Latimore, and you're now listening to The Biz with D.